Hyundai Venue. Who, what? Never heard of it. That's right. Kia and Hyundai are making the new cars and new models are faster than Dunkin' is selling coffee and donuts. So yeah, that's the newest addition to the Hyundai lineup, and yes, this is the least expensive crossover that you can buy today. So we should take a closer look and find out how they've done it. My name is Dennis, this is for Live Test Drive, shall we? Okay, this car feels like Kia Soul. I mean, the way it drives, the way you feel sitting inside. But fun fact, Kia Soul will cost you $150 more. I guess they've decided, alright, Kia has this boxy shaped Kia Soul. We have to do something with Hyundai, and they've designed something that looks more like a regular crossover, and that's what you see. Not the boxy, for the least amount of money, regular crossover for the city. By the way, we did the review for the 2020 Kia Soul, and I'm gonna leave the link right here as well as in the description down below. If we talk about the looks, it actually reminds me a little bit of Kia Sportage. Very similar lines, very similar approach, especially when you see the front headlights. This is so much Sportage. By the way, they made them extra bright. They put the headlights really low. So I had this case a couple of times when the people were flashing the headlights thinking that I'm driving with the high beam on. The good news, you're gonna get a really good headlights here. The bad news, some people will never believe you that you're driving on regular low beam. It definitely fits the slogan, small SUV, big city hustle. You get this feel of the bigger vehicle when essentially this is more or less like a lifted hatchback. So the cargo. Here you've got 18.7 cubic feet of cargo space. And here you've got two-story cargo floor that can be easily removed, lowered. Okay, practice makes it perfect. And boom, you've got even more cargo volume. But that's not it. Just look how easy it is to get rid of this cover, like that. And obviously, like in any other car, here you can just pull up the seats. Here you can just do 60-40 split and drop the rear seats. That's how you're gonna get more space for your needs. Under the hood you're gonna find 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 121 horsepower. And if you ask me, well, it doesn't feel slow considering the output. Again, this is the least expensive crossover that you can buy right now today. That starts from $17,350. And besides a really good price tag, well, it's definitely priced well. And it will give you up to 30 miles per gallon for city, and it will give you up to 34 miles per gallon on freeways. Well, for the past week, at least in our measurements, we didn't put many miles. We have 176 miles since we got the car, and our average gas mileage is 30.7 miles per gallon right now. We've spent driving this car at least 5.5 hours, and it was combined driving city, freeways, well, occasionally putting this pedal to the metal. So I'm positive those numbers are correct. Let's talk about packages and trim levels. When you're gonna go pick and choose, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised what you're gonna see there. First, Hyundai left Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard for all the trims, meaning no connectivity issues here, and that's great. Second, you get forward collision avoidance assist as well as lane keeping assist. And let me remind you again, this is the car with the price tag below 18K. So, where's the catch? Well, to me it would be a climate control, because in the Bay Area you can easily see like 10-15 degree difference while you're driving. And while I'm on the road, I definitely don't want to be worried about my climate control setting. So what's the next trim level? Well, that's gonna be SEL, and that's the car we're driving today. This is not the most expensive trim level. It's gonna cost you roughly 19K. And you will get automatic climate control, and you will get normal rear disc brakes. Sure, you can grab the NIM, that's gonna be the highest trim level, but for 22K, I think you got a lot more options from other manufacturers. When you get inside, your first impression, well, they definitely got some Hyundai, Kia stuff, and maybe something from Mini Cooper playbook. Like this climate control display and bunch of rounded knobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, outlets, 6, 7. It's all very easy to understand, very easy to use. Well, you don't need the manual here. Besides all above mentioned connectivity things like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you get this Blue Link. And this essentially allows you to transform your smartphone into powerful key to your vehicle. It can do a lot of things. It can remotely start the car, check the status in terms of like fuel level, oil changes, things like that. But you can also set up geofence if you let somebody to drive your car, so you can see if they're loading somewhere in the dock and shipping it overseas. But sure thing, you can track your vehicle, you can get a lot of information. And if you're gonna have heated seats, for example, you can remotely turn them on, warm up the engine. For the colder climate, it's gonna be a big benefit. It is comfortable, and 4 people here won't be a problem. Surprisingly, the rear seats got some space, even with the sunroof. And same as trunk. Smaller things can make a huge difference. For example, this storage space that you will find on top of the glove box. This is super easy and convenient for your passengers to drop some stuff. Maybe your keys, maybe your cell phone, maybe your wallet. Something very accessible, and I'm sure every manufacturer would be able to do something like that. But for some reason, they don't prefer to do that. They just like to do the same interior design over and over again. Now, take your notebook and write a note. What would I call a great value? First of all, it has to be on the lower side in comparison to other vehicles. And here Venue got the check. Then you're gonna find out that this car and every single Hyundai from 2020 model year will get 36,000 miles or 3 years complimentary maintenance. And what I mean by that, you don't pay anything. So that's the second check in terms of the great value. You don't pay anything for oil changes, regular checkups, that's all included. And now it comes to the warranty. Well, how would I put it? It's like a knife stab for the competition. We're talking about 60,000 miles or 5 years bumper-to-bumper warranty, and we're talking about 100,000 miles or 10 years for the powertrain. Do I have to add anything else here? Yes! Well, they actually went even beyond that. I know it's hard to imagine, but now they're offering you shopper assurance. What does it mean? So, you go and pick your vehicle, order online, get the dealership delivery, go to the dealership and pick it up. And if you don't like it for whatever reason, you just have those 3 days to return and exchange to another vehicle. Hyundai, beautifully done. When I'm thinking about Kia, Hyundai vehicles and what they're doing these days, I have something spinning in my mind. Well, when you say you want to put your customer first and go by the customer and do whatever it takes to earn this business, you should mean that. So again, Kia, Hyundai will get you the best value. I'm not paid to say that, but I'm also not blind to not see it. Which is why I'm telling you what I see in every single review with the full honesty. So what's the new Venue all about? Best value, best warranty, and something that could be easily the third point, your daily city warrior. Shall we? No. Hold on. Can we go back just for a sec? Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Shall we? That was a better one. Shall we?